Hey guys, Dave with Team Back and Luke's Winch Architecture Restoration. As you can tell, we're a cool project. What you're looking at is a 2002 XTM Baja Bullet. I picked this one up not that long ago for about, I think, 85 bucks. So I thought I was getting a really good project. Nothing too crazy. Wound up being a lot more than I thought. The transmission was bad. The differential, I blew it twice and wasn't really driving it hard for that to happen, so it's weird. Didn't have a super powerful motor, and I believe I was using the original motor that was in the car the first time, and it blew the gears up. So not super reliable on that. Then I had an issue with the steering. The steering was giving me issues. I had to take out the original steering. And then the tires were flat spotted for the back. I had to order new tires. And then the rims were stained. I had to repaint the rims. So I was like, well, I'm doing all that, might as well detail the body. So I went ahead and painted the front grille black, a little satin, and then did that portion black too. So it looks really good now. It's a very attractive looking truck. Similar to the Duratrax Evader, but this one much more happy for me, and handles a lot better to me too. So if you haven't seen this video of this truck, please check it out. It's a Duratrax Evader. A lot of fun. So these are a little more narrower than the those competition trucks. I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. Let's see. So nearly an inch or more than that, nearly almost 2 inches difference there. And then the length of it is a little bit different too. So yeah, about maybe a half an inch shorter as well. So this was a great little backyard runner, street, parking lot carver, something like that. But racetrack killer, not really. So XTM was a company that was being distributed by a company called Hobby People, global hobby distributors. And so I think they went bust in 2016, unfortunately. I could be off on the year, but they're no longer around, unfortunately. Years ago, I got to drive an XTM Mammoth, and that was a lot of fun. Their nitro stuff is killer, but the electric stuff you don't see much of it. So let me show you inside, right here. This is what it looks like. They use kind of like almost looking like a hyper neon colors or yellows and stuff like that. It sort of reminds me of RPM right here. The trucks come with ready to run pretty much. I'll show you the box of what it looks like right now. I didn't have any issues with the ESC. A little bit of an issue with the servo. I switched it out for a Futaba one. And then we have to take out the motor because it was just kind of rusty looking. And I got a Mabushi Sport Tune for it. Cheap too, not expensive. I think I paid only like $15 off Amazon for that. The tires are J Concepts. And they work really good, mini pins. So definitely an upgrade from what it was before. So just a blast. I had a good time, other than the transmission blowing out on me a few times or twice. Luckily, the third time we did all right. It ran really good. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much what it took to make the Baja Bullet look like this. And then we're going to go straight into the running portion of the video. That's all going to start right now. All right, let's go ahead and start examining the shell on it. So a couple of areas we're going to have to pay attention to is right there. And big scuff right there. Yeah, so that's one thing we got to do. Let's see here. Got the original XTM ESC in here. So tires are off the rim. One of them looked like they got a flat spot. Sort of right there. Right there. So not super bad, but it's not good. Another flat spot right there. Fronts aren't great, but they're not bad. So looks like the alignment is off. And the bottom Not too bad. The silver can motor. I don't think I'm gonna keep this engine in this car. I don't think it's gonna be good. So let's go ahead and look inside of the housing. All right, so I got the bolts removed. Had to take the tire off to do it. Awesome though, there's bearings in it, so that's a good thing. I don't have to install bearings. So let's go ahead and take this cover off. All right, so got that removed. A little slipper. I can tighten and loosen it up depending on your track conditions. So we're gonna test this thing out, make sure it sounds pretty good, see how the ESC works, make sure the servo's good. I don't really want to replace the servo if I can help it. The receiver is gonna be removed. We don't need that. So yeah, got that. The tires came in for it. So I needed some replacements for this one. These have flat spots. So some J Concepts I found. These were only like $16. Nothing crazy. So slightly lower pin profile than what I wanted right here. I would like to have gone something more aggressive, but this is actually a way better tire. These are the pink compound type, so good all around tire. Got some decals here to put onto the car. And so we're gonna wash it, clean it, get this thing looking good. Got to do some polishing to the body. Maybe do a little bit of painting back there or something because it's kind of dull. So let's go ahead and get her done. All right, so everything, the tires are removed. ESC is getting ready to be tested out. I got it hooked up to a little battery, to my radio gear. Got the servo hooked up. Let's see how this thing sounds. But before I start, I need to remember one thing. If I'm hitting the gas and there's a pin still in this, right here in this shaft, it's gonna go flying out. So I need to pull that out. Do not want to lose those. Sounds pretty smooth. Brass pinions always sound really good. They don't sound like, they don't give you any real like hard chatter. It's pretty soft metal. So motor's not strong, I can tell that. But the Bullet XTM has reverse. That's pretty cool. See how the steering servo sounds? It's got a little something going on. I don't know. I might replace the servo. Could be the leads need to be cleaned out, but it's got a slight little glitch. So, and then I need to put some oil in the shocks. So I need to do that too. So we're gonna remove the engine, remove the servo, take the ESC out, and give this thing a good wash. Put some oil in the shocks, and then put a new motor in it, and then possibly a servo. So let's go ahead and get started on this thing. All right, so now we've got the caps off the shocks and a little container upside down. Let gravity pull that oil out. Alrighty guys, as you can tell, the gearbox put back together again. Looks pretty good. We had a couple problems with the differential in this car. That's definitely its weak point on the whole thing so far. So definitely got points down on that. But right here is the spider gear inside the differential housing. Did not just break once, but it broke twice. Luckily I had a third one. Fingers crossed that it stays together. But I took it for a test drive. It seems to be good. And I didn't even drive it hard. It just was weak. So these are old gears, stuff like that, things like that do happen. Hopefully this thing stays together so we at least get the running portion of the video done. Also, we went ahead and painted the area back here that was all just blue, and I broke it up with a little bit of matte black. It looks really cool. We gotta finish up painting up a little bit right here. And I might, we'll have to see, paint a little bit, I don't know, maybe around here or something, add some black. We'll see. That would have been nice too if it was black, but that's all right. We're gonna go ahead and cut the decals though, lay those on, and then put the cap on. If we have time, we'll do a little bit more black on that. And that's pretty much it. We'll put a battery in it, pop the body on, and go for the running portion of the video. All right, so now we're gonna do the top speed run. Now right now we're just running a normal typical 7.2 volt battery pack, nickel metal hydride. Let's see what we got. 19 miles an hour with just the normal 7.2. Try it with a LiPo pack, 2S. All right, as you can tell, we got the 7.4 in. Let's go ahead and see what the top speed is on this one. See what we got going on with this one. 21 miles an hour. That's pretty good, guys. Alrighty, guys. Now time for the running portion of the video. And she's off. What a happy little truck. So you got to be careful with these things. You don't want to break them because the XTM's not making cars anymore. So, and these don't pop up every single day. The electric ones. Years ago, I drove an XTM what was it? Mammoth. Yeah. What a great truck that was. It was nitro powered. I think XTM really hit the nail on the head with the nitro stuff. But the electric stuff just doesn't, you don't see much of them. So quite rare. Not a ton of these running around everywhere. Just a good running little vehicle. I wish the track was a little wider and I wish it was a little longer, but it's okay. And if the gears didn't give me so much problems. So I don't want to scare you guys. Definitely, if you see them, pick them up. It's a great collectible, especially if you're into the stadium trucks and stuff like that. This would be a good one to have in your collection. Let's see if we can get a little bit of air. There we go. Not gonna push my luck too much. I don't want to break this one. A little slow by shot. I love the couple little paint parts I did on the truck. It makes it look a lot better to me. All right, let's go ahead and bring her in. All right, that's gonna be a wrap on this bad boy. I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. Please hit that like button. And I'd love it for you to subscribe. I promise, you're not gonna want to miss what's coming up next, guys. This one was a blast. We'll see you on the next one.